Good morning everyone. This is Ruby, thank you for coming back. This is last night's tutorial and we were going to make this together. Little notebook with perforations, perfect perforations. You never know when you're going to need to leave a little note for someone. You know, you can tear it nice and straight, perfect perforations every time. You don't have to ruin your journal, and it's nice to have a little personal touch. It's very you, and it's made from scraps, and you know, you can put stamping and make the little birdie or dragonfly fly around, and it's a lovely little idea, and especially a little flippy bit. But I want to show you how to make perforations. You don't need special equipment, and it takes not very long. Now, yeah, first video, I hadn't pushed the button hard enough. I'd made this one. So then I made another one, not so fancy. I stapled it. The battery ran out halfway through doing my video. I'd already stapled it and put it together and torn bits off to show you how you can tear it. So I made another one. Oh, I uploaded it and woke up this morning and found it exceeded the maximum length. Well, I've got no more scraps, so what we're going to do this morning is we're going to make my husband a little notebook for his shopping list. He does all the shopping, and in the interest of saving time I pre-prepared some, but I'll show you as though I hadn't. So I got my scraps, yeah, no problem. So what I do is I tamp them all down together. There we go, and I'll just fan them out slightly. You can see I don't actually keep to my marks, but you can make a little line across the whole lot if you fan them together. That down there. Don't need to have that there. See, where you want to start your sewing, perforations, you can just draw a line and they're all marked so you won't get lost. Now I shove about 3, 4, 5 pages through at a time. It can handle it, and yes, it's sewing. I'll just show you now. Now, how many times have you been sewing an envelope, sewing the side of a book page? It's been all perfect, you know you've done it in a straight line, you look at it, and this has not been threaded through the needle, it's popped out. Oh, it's so frustrating because you can never get the same holes, can you? Well, you can, but they always go wonky. It'll go slightly to one side or something, and oh yeah, that unthreaded on it. So you know, it's just really annoying. Oops, that's my pedal. It's really annoying. So but anyway, it's what gave me the idea. Now I apologise if you already do this and whatnot, but it's what I do, and I promised I'd share all my little gubbinses with you. So what you do is you remove the cotton. You don't want that. And put that over there. Then that's where our little line is. So another little handy way is you've got lines on the bottom of your sewing machine. Just line it up with the furthest on that plate on the bottom. Line it up with the furthest one away, and it gives, you've got a straight edge to follow. Now really I like to use a lined paper or a squared paper because then I've got an actual line to follow, and it's much easier. But I like I say, I haven't got any more scraps, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with this one. So bear with me one moment. I pre-prepared them, like I said. The table's gonna wobble. I'm sorry, the table's gonna wobble. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, I've got a really basic sewing machine, and how I have it set to make the perfect thing is I have that little dial set to 2 and I have that set to A, which is the straight stitch. That's set to 2. You don't have to worry about tension because you haven't got any thread in it. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right. Just pop that away. So then the rest of it's really straightforward, is making a little book. So you've got your piece of cardboard and you put your thing down like that. You've got your perforations there and you just staple it together. Now, my husband has a little notebook that he keeps by the kettle. He'll write down what he wants, and when he's got his list and he wants to pop out, perfect! There you go, perfect perforations. Now those settings, you get a nice tidy rip. Now there's no real reason why you can't do a curved one or something like that. But, I mean, we used to have tax discs over here that we used to shove in our windscreen and they were a right pain to get out. I'll tell you what, I can do perforations better than DVLA used to be able to do. But they were circular, so, you know, there's no reason why you can't perforate any shape. Just use a sewing machine and don't put any thread in it. It's handy, it's unique. You might want to write a message to someone, you know, shove it under the windscreen wiper, learn to park, or someone might ask for your telephone number, so you won't want a big bit, you want a little bit. So see, we got 2 perforations on this one. Sorry, I keep bringing it up. Bring it right up to the camera. You've got 2 little perforation lines on that one, so it makes it go a bit further, you know. But you give someone this bit of paper, they're going to remember you. They're going to remember you, and it's nice to have a little one-off unique notebook that you just keep in your bag, what have you. Well, that's the tutorial. Oh, I don't know how I exceeded the maximum length. Well, you know, I suppose I chat a little bit. So that's it. I was going to actually show you my paper that I used in my original one. It's French paper and it's slightly larger than UK paper. So it's what the kids use in school. It's a universal one because it's got little squares, but there's little lines in the squares, so it teaches them to write. It even makes my writing look nice. It's all uniform and lovely, lovely. But it's bigger, and the holes are in different places. So look at the size difference. If I show you that, you can see it's bigger there and it's bigger there. So I don't like cutting paper, but when I use this I have to, because I don't do pages that big. So it's a great way of using up those scraps. If you also look at the holes, if you're going to get some, make sure if you buy the holes, if you buy the exercise books, they're sewn together and they're beautiful and it's lovely quality paper. You get packs of 3 or 4, marvellous they are. But if you buy the hole punched ones, you'll need to buy a folder as well to keep it looking nice, because the holes are different to the UK as well. This bit of paper here, I had a whole file full of it, and I've had it for 39 years. I had it when I went to France for the first time on an exchange trip when I was a little young teenager, and I kept it for best. I didn't want to spoil it by writing on it. God, isn't that weird? I don't know, but I mean, my husband replenishes my supply whenever I want, but for some reason I've always held on to that. Well, time to use it all, because I hoard far too much, and I think 39 years to hoard a piece of paper, well, a little wad of paper is a bit excessive, so I'm getting rid of it all. So anyway, that's my video, and thank you very much. The next video, which was going to be today's, I'm going to be showing you just a few little things that I'm working on. But for now, that's all. This was last night's video, so bye bye, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.